Question 6. Matrices A and B are such that A equals -1, 7, 4, 4, 6, 2, and B equals 2, 1, 3, 5. Matrix A is a 3 by 2 matrix, and matrix B is a 2 by 2 matrix. Since the result will be this times this, so it's a 3 by 2 matrix. So from this side we will do it horizontally, and from this side we will do it vertically. So -1 times 2 is -2, 4 times 3 is equals to 12, we add them together becomes 10, 7 times 2 equals to 14, 6 times 3 is equals to 18, add them together becomes 32, 4 times 2 equals 8, 2 times 3 equals 6, 8 plus 6 is 14. Now we will do it from in this side. -1 times 1 is -1, 4 times 5 equals 20, 20 minus 1 is equals to 19, 7 times 1 is 7, 6 times 5 is 30, so it becomes 37. Finally, 4 times 1 is 4, 2 times 5 is 10, so it's 14. We add them together to become 14. So that's the answer. Part 2. Find the inverse matrix of B. First of all, we must find the determinant of B, which is 2 times 5, which is this, minus 1 times 3 is equals to 7. So the inverse matrix of B is equals to 1 over 7 times 5, 2, since we will flip it over, and minus 3 and minus 1, since both of them will be multiplied by 1. So that's the answer. Part 3. Using your answer into part 2, solve the simultaneous equations. 4x plus 2y equals to -3, 6x plus 10y equals -22. So we can use the matrix B to solve these simultaneous equations. We use 2b times xy is equals to -3, 22, -22. So 2, 2, 1, 3, 5 times xy equals to -3, 22. We can see that if we multiply this together, it becomes 4x plus 2y and 6x plus 10y, which is correct. So xy equals to b minus y, inverse matrix of b, times -1.5 and -11, since we divide this by 2, since we bring it over here, and it becomes xy equals 1 over 7 times 5 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2, since this is the inverse matrix of B, times -1.5 times -11. This will result in, since this is a 2 by 2 and this is a 2 by 1, the result will be a 2 by 1 matrix. So it's 5 times -1.5 is -7.5, minus 1 times 11 is 11. Add them together become 3.5, and 5 times -3 times -1.5 is equals to 4.5. 2 times -11 is -22, and we add them together becomes -17.5. Then we will multiply them or divide them by 7, so it becomes 3.5 over 7, and which is x, and y equals -17.5 over 7. Hence the answer will be x equals 0.5 and y equals -2.5. In the marking scheme, for part 1, we will get a mark for at least 3 correct elements, so we get at least 3 correct elements from this side. So we get 1 mark, then another mark for the correct answer, so it's 2 marks. Find the inverse matrix of B. We will get a mark for 1 over 7, which is the determinant value, and we get another mark for 5 for this matrix, so that's 2 marks. Then for part 3, we get 1 mark for obtaining in matrix form, so it's this part, we get it correct, and 1 mark for multiplying the inverse matrix of B, which is this, so it's correct, and 1 mark for the both values of x and y, so it's 3 marks.